No.1 Sentai Gozyuger vs. Zyuranger, Battle of Gods. The city of Japan is in peace after the Gozyugers have freed Meguru Osai, Universe Warrior Tyranno Ranger, from being mind-controlled from Buradon and destroyed the Black Daijujin. However, the Daijujin returns, but now in its original colors again, as that deity Robo calls out Tega's sword to come face him. The Gozyugers, Horu, Rikuo, Rugi, Kinjiro, and Sumino, see this and are surprised that they didn't obtain the Zyuranger Sentai ring due to ring hunter Gerudo possessing it. Tega's sword arrives and faces Daijujin, who explains that he will stop Tega's sword from going any further towards the endgame because that new Robo will bring destruction to the planet Earth again, just like what happened in the Universe War against the Calamity. Since the classic Robo got that information by someone, Tega's sword fears that to be true, but it will never rest until Buradon is defeated for good. Daijujin disagrees with and informs the god that it has no idea what it'll do in the future, as the beast god attacks the sword god, engaging in a battle between the Robo gods. Horu tries to enter Tega's sword's cockpit but gets swatted to the ground by that Robo alone against Daijujin. The Aries arrive to prevent the Gozyugers from interfering as those five transform: Goju Wolf, Leon, Tyranno, Eagle, and Unicorn, and battle them as to why this is happening. Just then, the Golem soldiers appear to help the Aries as those two different grunt hordes take down the Gozyugers. However, were saved by the arriving Kyōryū Sentai Zyurangers, Tyranno Ranger Jeki, Mammoth Ranger Galshi, Tricera Ranger Den, Tiger Ranger Boy, and Tira Ranger Mai, as that dinosaur squadron tell Daijujin to stop since they follow that Robo to a strange portal after defeating a Dora monster and are out of the deity's cockpit because of it. The Gozyugers and Zyurangers took down the Aries and Golems while Tega's sword and Daijujin continue their battle that causes most of the buildings in the city to be destroyed, as the two teams think this is getting too far and tried to tell the two deities to stop and see what they're doing to the area to no avail. Kuon arrives to stop the Rangers from reaching their voices to the two Robos as Horu's big brother transforms into Ring Hunter Gerudo and gives them a struggle, including summoning Ninja Red to perform a cloning technique against the 10 Rangers before the Ring Hunter changes that ninja into the Muki Shogun's Flaming Shogun sword to perform its original finisher, taking the two teams down. Transformed. Unexpectedly, Rikuo gets up and aims his Leon Buster Go at the Zyurangers for bringing Daijujin to the world as he fires at them, but misses and hits the No.1 monster instead as Rikuo's true target. The monster reveals himself as Heisei No.1, possessing a man with a wish to get into the Heisei spirit again, and explains that he did this so that Buradon will continue its plan on gathering the Sentai rings without Tega's sword's interference that might happen to the planet again. That's why that No.1 monster brought the Daijujin from the past of the Heisei era to confront Tega's sword in the present of the Reiwa era. Tega's sword and Daijujin see this and apologize to each other as the latter doubts that Tega's sword will bring destruction to the earth again but hopes that the sword will manage to do something else, much to that new Robo's agreement. Seeing the two deity Robos reconcile, the Gozyugers and Zyurangers transform, perform their roll call, and attack Heisei No.1, Gerudo, and the Aries Golem hordes, going into tag team-ups: Wolf with Tyranno Ranger, Leon with Mammoth, Tyranno with Tricera, Eagle with Tiger, and Unicorn with Tyra. Goju Tyranno comes up with a plan and tells his teammates to retransform into T-Rex Red Rangers, Wolf into Tyranno Ranger, who snatched the Zyuranger Sentai ring from his brother, Leon into Abba Red, who received the Abba Ranger ring from that Yellow Ranger, Eagle into Q Red, and Unicorn into Rusol Red, with the unique T-Rex Yellow Ranger as leader for this team to be called the Kyōryū Sentai Saurusman. Continuing on with the battle, much to the Zyuranger surprised on this, after Gerudo takes the Zyuranger ring back from Goju Wolf, the two teams took down the villains after Goju Wolf frees and teleports the man from Heisei No.1's body, as the Zyurangers formed the Howling Cannon to fire while the Gozyugers perform their personal weapon finishers after Goju Eagle fails to form their weapons to be like the Zyurangers, combining their finishers to destroy the monster for good while Gerudo retreats. Before his death, he shouts out the Black Daijujin as it appears to face against the two gods, but this time summoned by the No.1 monster's Heisei power rather than using Meguru Osai to control it. Goju Wolf transforms and forms Tegasword and Wolf Decaliber Go to become Tegasword Decaclaw, while the Zyurangers enter the Daijujin and together battle and defeat Black Daijujin with the upgraded Final God special attack, performing a slash to form an X. With the battle over, the Zyurangers and Daijujin bid farewell to the Gozyugers and Tegasword that they will meet again as future selves for the first time 33 years later as those Beast Rangers return to the Heisei era, while the Gozyugers head back to half-century for dinner. They are being watched by Meguru Osai, who is impressed on seeing the first dinosaur Sentai that he possessed that said Team Sentairing team up with the recent team, as the mysterious figure revealing in a red suit says that the Gozyugers getting along with the past Sentai is the start for their upcoming challenge.